Hey, welcome back, everybody. Got my pregame pulse. Rams Packers kicking off here in a few hours. Some last minute thoughts and some other stuff I might have missed in my preview. I'm going to go over my fearsome four keys to victory one more time. So, what do we have here for the Rams? The Rams have activated cornerback Akilla Witherspoon and wide receiver Xavier Smith. This is the third time the Rams have activated Xavier Smith from the practice squad. So next time they activate him, he will have to be added to the 53-man roster, and I expect that to happen. Think this through. Xavier Smith activated. Maybe Cooper Kupp comes back after the bye. Rams are going to let a wide receiver go. That's all I'm going to say about that. And well, we're going to find out who is active, or I should say inactive, for this game 90 minutes before kickoff. Don't have that yet. But the Rams are going to have Darius Williams, and they are going to have Jonah Williams. They signed him from the Vikings practice squad. Larrell Murchison, you already heard, of course, brought back from IR and immediately, it seems like immediately anyways, breaks his foot back to IR. So makes this Jonah Williams signing even more important. Rams need some help there. Kobe Turner, Bobby Brown, Tyler Davis, Gallimore, and Jonah Williams going to try to slow down the Packers running game with led by Josh Jacobs. Now, the Packers have their own issues. Christian Watson, not their leading receiver, but you still have to call him wide receiver one for the Packers, right? He is out. And Romeo Doubs, suspended for this game, didn't show up at practice Thursday or Friday. Upset, apparently, pulling the wide receiver diva act. And so he will not be playing. But, don't get too excited because Jaden Reed has been their leading receiver this year. He will be good to go. And Dontavius Wicks, also a very good wide receiver. Tucker Kraft, good tight end. Luke Musgrave, their second tight end. He has been banged up. I guess he's going to test his ankle before the game, try to go. And if he does go, he'll probably still be limited. But Packers wide receiver core is really where they can't be happy about going against this Rams defense without Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs. Not that the Rams defense has been that great against in any regard, really. But with Darius Williams coming back, Akilla Witherspoon maybe in better game shape, Rams secondary maybe hopefully a little bit in a little bit better shape. So what are my fearsome four keys to victory here? Let's go over it. I guess the first thing I would have to say is got to slow down Josh Jacobs. We're not going to shut him down. This Rams defense is not capable of shutting down Josh Jacobs, but we got to limit him. If I'm feeling a little bit better about our pass defense, but if Josh Jacobs goes off, you saw the stats. They're averaging, I think it was 175 yards per game. Rams are giving up close to that as well. Might have those numbers flipped. Doesn't matter. This is a really bad matchup for the Rams run defense. Got to play a little bit better. And fearsome key number two kind of ties into that. Can we tackle, please? We have to tackle better. We got to be the worst tackling team in the league right now. Not happy about that. That's got to change. And then on offense, we need to mix it up a little bit, continue mixing it up. The Packers' pass defense is actually where you want to attack them more so than the run defense. We all have been clamoring for run the ball, pound the ball, 12 personnel, get the duo run game going. And I don't disagree with that, but we also have to attack the Packers where they are vulnerable. It comes down to mixing it up, being a little creative, please. Man, I just think the Rams offense has been very predictable and not very exciting. We still only have three players that have scored for this team: Joshua Carty, Cooper Kupp, and Kyren Williams. Cooper Kupp and Kyren Williams, the only players to get into the end zone, which leads to fearsome key number four. We have to finish in the red zone. Man, we've got to find a way. Kyron Williams is a good running back inside the 10, inside the 5, but we seem to shy away from that approach in the red zone, and our passing game has been pretty futile without Cooper Kupp. Let's get the ball to Colby Parkinson in the red zone. Be a little bit more creative. Punch it in on the ground, whatever it takes. Got to be a little bit more creative on every down, every place on the field, but especially in the red zone. Come on, Sean. We know you're better than this. You are an offensive genius. Figure it out. Get the ball in the end zone. Happy with Joshua Cardi, but I don't want to settle for field goals. Packers are going to put some points on the board. We have to do the same. Kind of similar to the Dodgers Padres, right? Padres are going to score. Dodgers got to outslug them, and that worked game 1 Saturday for our Dodgers. Maybe it'll work for our Rams on Sunday afternoon at SoFi against the Packers. Go Rams out here. We'll be back after the game for a quick reaction. As always, thanks a lot.